Sa puntong ito, magkakausap natin ICI Commissioner Rogelio Babes Singson. Magandang tanghali po, Commissioner. Salamat po for taking our call.
Salamat din, Cheryl, for having me.
Ayun po, Commissioner, kaliwat kanan po ang tanong at espekulasyon tungkol nga po sa inyong biglaang pagbibitiw. In our last conversation, nabanggit nyo na may ilang frustrations kayo sa pinagdadaanan. Dumating na po ba nga kayo sa puntong sagad na ito? Totoo bang hindi na ninyo nagugustuhan ang direksyon ng ICI kaya napagpasyahan po ninyong mag-resign?
Hindi naman, not in that context. No, ang frustration ko, Cheryl, is not just for myself, but for the whole ICI. No, for example, we still don't have a staffing pattern so that we can bring people on board and pay them the correct compensation. No, hanggang ngayon volunteers pa yung mga tao dito. No? So I could not even bring in a staff because magtatrabaho sa private sector, kukunin mo tapos hindi mo susweldoan. Paano naman yun? No? So, I mean, the thing is, we cannot, everyone should not rely on one institution and not even on one person. No? Like ICI is a commission of three. Now, what we need is for other quarters to do their job, no? For example, the new bill that has been there being discussed, I personally attended the Senate hearings to give our inputs, and another person, the Executive Director Brian Hosaka, attended the lower house deliberations kasi magkasabay deliberate. I could not be in both places. So having said that, we really need a stronger independent commission for it to function properly. No?
Ito pong mga concern nyo, ito bago po sa inyong pagbibitiw, nakakaabot naman po, alam naman po ito ng palasyo, di po ba? Wala ho ba silang naibibigay na dagdag na suporta para mas mabilis ang maging paggalaw po ng ICI? Ano po ang sabi nila ng Pangulo?
Well, dapat batas na kasi. But in addition to that, we ask for them to issue a directive to all other government agencies to lend support to us. No? And that's why we had to create a technical working group to look at administrative remedies because we know that the legal process medyo mahaba yan. And we feel the frustration of the public. No? So, halimbawa, magsasubmit kami ng findings, pag-aaralan ng ombudsman, mabutin lang, si Ombudsman Remulla nandyan, medyo aktibo, no? So from Ombudsman, it goes to the Sandigan Bayan. Sandigan Bayan will hear with all the backlog that's pending there. No? So kailan pa may resulta niyan? No? So the frustration, nararamdaman namin yon. And the burden looks at ICI. No? The public looks at ICI. At sinasabi namin, hindi kami yung magpapakulong. No? Now, having said that, we had to look at other remedies, so administrative nga, no? Gaya nung in-announce mo kanina, yung DILG nag-confiscate na ng assets, no? Yung mga sasakyan, BOC, meron silang mga administrative remedies. Yung penalties for rigging of bids, no? Ang lalaki ng multa niyan. Yung understatement of income tax of contractors, ang laki-laki mong understatement, no? Ito yung mga administrative remedies that the technical working group has been discussing. We met last Tuesday to discuss this, no?
Yun pong staffing and compensation, ay malaking bagay po yun eh. Hindi ho kaya itong pagre-resign po ninyo, magsunuran din naman ho yung iba.
Hindi naman. I hope not anyway.
Wala ho ba kayong nababalitaan o naririnig dyan, nagpaparamdam sa inyo na, Commissioner, parang sasabayan ko na po kayo?
Hintayin mo lang mangyari, Sherry. Ayaw ko pangunahan.
Mhm. Sa inyo pong pagbibitaw, Commissioner, December 15, malapit na po yun. Sino ho daw ang magiging kapalit nyo?
Well, I have nothing to do with the replacement, but I'm hoping that a replacement that is a lawyer, CPA, and maybe someone who's track record in prosecution will help.
Mayroon po ba
Hindi na
kayong...
kailangan engineer.
Wag na ho, engineer.
Hindi na kailangan because the process has been explained to them. No? Dapat puntahan na natin yung agencies para ayusin na yung mga nasa agencies. Whether it is DPWH, DOH, DA, doon na yung problema, doon na yung solusyon.
Pero hiningan ho ba kayo, Com, ng ilang pangalan na maaaring nakikita nyong pwedeng pumalit po sa inyo?
Ayaw ko nang idama yung mga pamilya nila. Sherry.
Pero pag po pinilit na tingin nyo po ay sino yung pwede?
I have no names
Ayaw.
in mind.
Apo. Pag sinabi nyo pong ayaw nyo nang idamay ang kanilang mga pamilya, ito po ba'y base sa inyo pong pinagdaanan sa loob ng
Yes.
3 buwan?
Yes. We're not used to this kind of security. We're not used to this kind of setup. We've lost our privacy, actually.
Bago po ako pumunta sa ibang mga tanong, kamusta po ang inyong kalusugan?
Well, I've been in and out of medical checkups. This is the first time I am having all of this maintenance medication in my life. So may medication for high blood, medication for high uric acid, lahat high.
Ano ho?
So, yeah.
Ito po bang inyong desisyon na talaga na umalis ay kailan nyo po talaga na pagdesisyonan? Yung pressure po ay sabi nyo, pressure from the family ang nangyari.
That's correct, no? Because as I said, we have a very simple life. We're not used to this. We cannot move freely as we can. Ang dami mong tao sa bahay na kailangan asikasuhin.
Pero nakakuha po ba
Yeah.
kayo ng kahit na anong banta sa inyong, may threat po ba?
I hope not. So far, none.
None. Sa panayam po ni Congressman Egay Erice sa story ko ng One News, sinabi niya, to quote him, why would he risk his family and their privacy para maging tagalinis ng palasyo? Tagahanap kung sino ang nagnakaw sa gobyerno, pero kulang naman sa suporta, unquote. Maaari po ba ninyong kumpirmahin o pabulaanan ang pahayag po na ito?
Tama naman yung, I just said, tama naman yung sinasabi niya, no? Hindi naman niya gawa-gawa yun. Nakikita naman ng tao yun, no?
Sinabi niyo po, balikan ko yung staffing and compensation dahil sinabi niyo po kasi na ICI was created as an urgent matter pero kulang sa budget. Nasa dyaryo ang budget pero hindi napunta sa inyo. Naipaabot na po ba itong mga concern na ito sa palasyo bago kayo nagpasya? Ano po ang naging tugon nila?
Well, bagong agency, so you can imagine opening of an account, sino signatories, ganito, ganyan. So hanggang ngayon, nasa proseso pa.
Proseso.
So bibigyan ka ng budget, capital outlay mo, 1 million. Ilang computers lang yon? How can we work with a few computers? So kanya-kanyang bit-bit kami, kanya-kanyang hanap ng... I had to ask friends from the private sector to lend us printers. Hindi ka maniniwala ka ba sa ganun?
Bakit daw ho ganun katagal ilabas yung budget considering urgent nga po ito?
I cannot understand that myself. Pero kung gusto mabilis.
Lalo na po, ang budget nyo ay nanggagaling naman from the Office of the President, hindi po ba?
I really don't even know where it's going to come from, but what is public is, yun, ganun katagal for a small amount. I think they're providing 41 million.
Well, let's
That's
hope na
how
next
much
year.
we are valued. That's how much we are valued, Cheryl, 41 million.
Mayroon na po bang naipaabot sa inyo, Commissioner, or may idea na ho ba kayo kung next year may budget na at magkano ang budget this time? Baka narinig naman po yung 41 million kung gaano kaliit para sa ginagawa po ng ICI.
Well, that will have to be part of the new law. No? And I understand they were going through the appropriations already in terms of what is really needed to make it functional. No? The new IPC or ICAC, whatever it's going to be called.
Oo, pero Commissioner, hindi naman po yan automatic January 1, magbubuo na yan. Kailangan tuloy-tuloy
Oo
pa rin
naman.
po ang budget, hindi po ba? Muna?
That's correct. That's correct.
Pero tanong lang po, yung buo po bang 41 million ay naipasa na sa ICI or utay-utay din?
Nasa dyaryo pa nga yun.
Ha? Nasa dyaryo pa lang. Paano po? E di paano yan? Pag alis nyo po sa December 15, marami po kayo ililiquidate, sisingilin.
Well, nabibigyan naman kami ng this for out-of-pocket expenses namin because I don't want to receive any salary from government for this assignment. So I don't get any salary. O, sabi ko, sagutin lang nyo ang out-of-pocket expenses, which means payment, allowance for security, gas, and so on. Sasakyan ko pa yung ginagamit at one time.
Opo. Ilan po ang nagsasabi, Commissioner, malaking kawalan ang inyong pag-alis dahil very passionate daw po kayo sa ICI. May nagsasabi rin, gaya nga po ni Congressman Erice, na sa inyong pag-resign, ICI is dead. Ano po ang reaksyon nyo sa ganitong pahayag?
Well, hindi naman siguro, no? And I believe that ICI is an independent commission of three, and one of three, no? So, it's still there.
Sa pananaw po ninyo, Commissioner, ano ngayon yung pinakamalaking hamon na kinakaharap ng ICI at paano ito dapat tugunan para manatiling epektibo at kapanipaniwala?
Well, as I said, it needs more power, more teeth, no? So that's why I was appealing earlier to the members of Congress, especially committees handling this particular bill, no? Both lower house and the Senate, to already pass it before the end of the year. Remember, they will go on recess, I believe, December 17 or 18, no? So 2 weeks to go.
Kahit hindi na po kayo miyembro, Commissioner, ano po ang pinakamahalagang prinsipyo o proseso na dapat ipagpatuloy ng ICI moving forward?
Well, the principle that we have always adopted is follow the evidence wherever it is. Kung saan kadalhin yung ebidensyang binibigay sa amin. And that's why we had to not to live stream all the proceedings. Ang dami kasing confidential information. And this has to be verified, no? Ang kawawa naman yung naka-live stream ka, biglang nabanggit ng pangalan yung witness, hindi niya kayang supportan. Nasira na yung pamilya nun.
So, para po sa inyo, hindi na dapat talaga i-live stream kahit may pressure from the public?
Kita mo naman yung nangyari din sa Senate hearing, no? Ang daming nasirang congressman doon na walang kalaban-laban.
Ayon naman po kay DPWH Secretary Vince Dizon, nais nyo raw ituon ang inyong technical expertise sa pagtulong sa DPWH, lalo na sa upland mitigation at sa Major River System Master Plan. Ano po ang magiging eksaktong papel nyo sa departamento? Magiging active po ba kayo sa DPWH sa pagtulong sa kanila?
No, I just told Vince that it's about time to implement honestly yung master plan for the 18 major river basins. Keep in mind, although I keep referring to 18 major rivers, those 18 major river basins cover 63 provinces nationwide. Ang lawak niyan, no? So, we have to work on the master plan, no? Otherwise, next year, nakanganga na naman tayo, nandiyan na naman yung baha, wala pa nangyayari. No? Kasi ang ginagawa natin, tingi-tingi, hindi nasa master plan. At naintindihan ni Pangulo yan nung sinabi niya, water impounding is the right solution and the first step. No? Water impounding upstream the major river basins. No?
So, Commissioner, did you commit to Secretary Vince Dizon na tutulong nga po kayo?
No, I told him I can help with however I can, no, para ma-implement na yung master plan na yan. Otherwise, unang-una apektado ng economy because there are no major undertakings, no? Because nga everybody's so afraid na anomalya na naman ang mangyari diyan. So, although the second is yung river basin master plan, which is beneath that is an integrated water resources management. Ano ba ibig? Flood control is just one component. To me, the bigger concern is meron pang nakukuhaan ng ating mga kababayan ng potable water. Wala eh. And yet, tinatapon lang natin yung surface water na yan, nakakaperwisyo pa. Bakit hindi natin imbakin? No? Ganun lang yun. Napakahirap bang intindihin nun?
Ay, Commissioner, kung sakali pong makiusap, lumapit po sa inyo, Secretary Vince Dizon na, Sir Babes, pwede po bang para po ma-implement na itong master plan, sa inyo ko na po ibigay ba dito? Pwede po kayong tulungan nyo kami, dito kayo mag-concentrate para ma-implement na po ito? Tatanggapin nyo ho?
No, I told him I'm willing to help in whatever way. No? So, whatever way, but wala akong tao, isa lang ako. No? We need a program. We need funds to be able to execute. There are already agencies that you need to just coordinate. No? Andyan ang LUA, andyan ang NIA, nandyan ang DA, nandyan ang DNR. Para ma-implement yan.
Ayun nga po, kung sa inyo po ipakiusap, pwede po, tatanggapin nyo.
I could say, I can help, but not an employee of government.
Ayun, klaro na po yun, Commissioner. Okay. Kayo na po, Commissioner, ang pangalawang opisyal na nagbitiw sa ICI dahil dito marami po nagtatanong kung dapat pa ba itong pagkatiwalaan ng publiko. Ano po ang nais ninyong iparating sa publiko lalo na sa mga umaasang magiging mas agresibo at mas transparent nga ang ICI laban sa katiwalian?
No, we need to put our trust in an institution, but not only on one institution. The other institutions and other entities have to do their part. No? In other words, there are many government agencies that have to do their cleansing. No? Hindi naman ICI lang ang tagalibis sila. No? Janitor ba kami? Pangalawa, Congress has to do its part. What happened here is there was connivance among agencies, including legislative. No? So, kailangan i-address yan, no? To stop a similar situation happening again.
Commissioner, it's December 4, December 15 ang last day nyo. 11 days to go. Anong pakiramdam?
I'm quite relieved and my family is very thankful that I made that decision. Nagbibilang na ng araw.
Ano po ang unang gagawin nyo after December 15?
Hindi na ako maghihintay na December 15, Sheryl. I will try to go back to my normal activities.
Ano po ang reaksyon ng inyong pamilya na when you have decided na, okay, eto na, hanggang December 15 na lang ako?
Well, they were very excited about it and they're starting to count 11 days.
Siguro po, iiwan nyo na lang na salita sa publiko sa pagbibitiw nyo po sa ICI.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we cannot rely on one institution alone to address the anomalies that happened in the last several years. We need the help of several institutions and legislative, executive, as well as judiciary. So, hindi pwedeng iasa natin sa ICI lang ang solusyon. That to me is clear,
Marami pong salamat again for taking our call. Salamat po sa oras, ICI Commissioner Rogelio Babe Singson.